children, I want to share some pictures with you. Let's see it. Okay. Okay, all of you enjoy the pictures? Are you happy now? Okay, all the children attended my classes. Some of them perform the experiments, some of them take pictures, some others take pictures of experiments excluding their faces. Some of them make videos, but we can't share the videos because our class will be so lengthy. So I am excluded the videos. But it's my great pleasure to congratulate all of you and your parents who worked hard behind the screen. I can understand the efforts that you have taken. I try to include all the children. Sorry if any is excluded, it is not intended. Okay, so now let's start today's class. We are discussing about the properties of water. Let's recall it together. Okay, water can flow. That is the first one. It can carry heat. Water can carry heat. Water is a liquid, so it doesn't have definite shape. Water can exist in three states, that is solid, liquid and gas. Then we find out 2 points through our experiments. Which are they? Yes, water can dissolve substances than any other liquid do. It's helpful in making dyes for clothes, for making drinks, making paints, etc. Okay, then the second one is water maintains its level. This is applied in mason pipes. We studied about the after effects of sand mining in rivers, right? Okay, let's perform another experiment today. Take a glass of water and put an iron nail to it. What will happen? Is it sink or float? Do you know what will be the result? What will be the result? You should take down the whatever be the result, you should take down the inferences or observations. Okay, is it sink or float? Okay, the next one, put a piece of thermocol to the water. What will happen? Take down the observations you have. When we place the iron nail, it will sink in water, but the thermocol is float in water, isn't it? But these two have different sizes and shapes. Let's take two objects with identical shapes and size. We can take two bangles of same size and shape. One should be made up of plastic and the other should be of any metal. What will happen? Bangles with metal sinks and that of plastic floats for some time. Why this is happening? Let's study a new term called density for this. The substance with lower density floats above the water, and the substance with higher density sinks in water. Let's do another experiment. Is there honey in your home? Yes, that sweet honey itself. Ask your mother to give you 1 teaspoon of honey. Put it in a glass of water. If it is pure honey, it rests in the bottom of the glass without mixing with water. Why honey sinks in water without mixing with water? Again add some coconut oil to a glass of water. Observe the change. It will rise at the top of the water. It also did not mix with water. So honey and oil are liquids. Why one is sink and the other floats? It's because of the variation in density. Substance with lower density floats and substance with higher density will sink. Density is the amount of substance in a particular volume. So let's record the observations of experiments. That is activity number 1. Classify the substances into two substances that is sink in water and substance that is floats on water. Okay. There are certain objects that can float on water. It has vacant spaces inside. These objects with vacant spaces can float on water. Okay. We can find a list of objects that are floats on water. We know that objects with a vacant space like the balloons, balls, etc. will float. Do you get a chance to travel through the water? You have studied about adaptations in previous class. Does man have any adaptations to live in water? No, man is a terrestrial organism, does not have adaptations to live in water. But in spite of his weakness, man acquired the ability to travel through the oceans with the help of ships. In warfront, we use submarines, which enable us to live and travel underwater. How man captured these victories? With the help of intelligence and knowledge that he acquired. So we should also learn to live in this world. Then what are the uses of this property of water? That is, water can float. Water can float many objects. We can ride through rafts. We can study swimming by using tires. So let's have our second activity, that is activity number 2. Substance floats on water. What are the uses of it? What are the uses of this property of water? Milk, kerosene, coconut oil, etc. are liquids. How we bought milk or other liquids? Do you have cow in your home? How will you sell the milk? Is there any measuring vessel in your home? How will you measure these liquids? We are using measuring vessels. Let's make a measuring vessel for 1 liter. Okay, it's illustrated in the textbook page number 26. We can use a chart or paper for making a vessel. So let's have our third activity. Activity number 3. Construct a 1 liter vessel as directed by the science textbook. So you should have to make a 1 liter vessel by chart or paper which is illustrated in the textbook. Okay, this is activity number 3. So now we are making a vessel having 10 centimeters length, 10 centimeters breadth and 10 centimeters height. How can we measure the volume of this cube? Its length into breadth into height. That is, length is 10 centimeter, breadth is 10 centimeter and height is also 10 centimeter. So 10 into 10 into 10 is 1000 centimeter cube. The smaller unit of liter is milliliter. You know very well about the unit of distance, that is meter. 1 meter is equal to 1000 millimeter. Just the same way, 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So here is our last and fourth activity. Activity number 4. Visit your nearest ration shop and understand the different measuring vessels there. Okay. Do you know or do you understand the activity? Activity number 4. Visit your nearest ration shop and understand the different measuring vessels in that. Okay. So rest in the next class. Do the homework and study well. Okay.